everyone's here.
Okay, everyone's here.
Okay, well, I guess you've all gotten your stuff now, I suppose, 'cause it's been several days.
How many
I don't know, is it time for the party?
Time for the party.
Did we get our map?
Yes, you got your map, and it has a whole bunch of stuff, and I drew it out, and it got fucking ruined. I didn't want to draw it out again, so I'll draw it out as I'm doing this. Yeah, it was quite an upsetting moment. I put a lot of effort into
What
that. But
happened?
anyways, it doesn't matter. Fucking dog, not my dog, but a dog, because one of the ski patrollers leaves their dog in our office at work for whatever fucking reason. Tried to get at my breakfast, which was sitting on my desk while I wasn't there. They knocked over all of the papers, including a bunch of work papers, and then the floor was wet, and it fucking started like skipping and dancing around, and shredding up all the fucking papers. Not on purpose, but somebody was trying to get him out of the office and just being a fucking asshole.
The dog ate his homework.
I mean, basically, dog tried to eat my breakfast and instead ate my homework.
No.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, how many days has it been?
So, if I remember correctly, and it matters to me, you guys are waiting on a family ring, a castle map, Thaddeus himself bringing some help, gunpowder, I can't remember what else.
My sword, day of the party.
Day of the party, clothes will be ready to go. Everything will be ready to go. I'm just trying to remember what things. So if you ask me in 20 minutes, what about this? They're all ready. It's all ready. Whatever you have on order, it's ready. Unless it
Okay.
was something ridiculous like 16 weeks. It's all ready.
I think the longest thing we were waiting for, or one of us was waiting for, was the keg of gunpowder, which was 6 to 8 days.
Which, luckily, I think you could get it done in 6.
Okay, so it's been 6
If I remember
days.
correctly, yes, it's been the allotted time, because I'm just going to take a guess. And you guys are just gonna do your unusual stuff in the meantime.
Well, I thought the party was gonna be like in 3-ish days. If that has changed, I'm okay with
There's
it.
several. I thought it was in 6 days. I wrote something else maybe down.
Have we also earned our
If I said
daily
3.
income for every day? If we've been working our daily income? Because other than that, Ben has just been kind of hanging
Yes.
around.
Yes, you earn your daily wages.
Should we
Hell
calculate that now?
Yeah, I have it written down in my notes that I said 6 days was what it was going to take for the party. If I told you 3, oops. But I thought I had it written down here as 6 days to the party.
I don't know. The archive is gone, so it's not like you could be wrong. No matter what you say.
Oh, it's highly likely I'm wrong, but that's okay. We're moving forwards, not backwards. And I just double checked immediately counteracting myself. I just double checked the dialogue. It says the alchemist has all the components to make the powder. She's just going to be making the powder on the 7th day. So you'll be without gunpowder for a day.
Okay. I forget. Did I buy potions of climbing last session, or was I having to wait for those to be done?
It's not in my notes. I did that directly through either through DM or voice when we were talking about individual potions and such.
Okay.
So
Can I buy
might have
potions
to
of
look back.
climbing? I think you said they were available.
Okay. I trust you saying that I said that. Because I remember we did talk about potions of climb. I just don't remember what the outcome was.
I think it might have been in text after the session. And I tried to find it before the session started, but I couldn't find where it was. So it might have been in PM or some other channel or something.
Okay, well, you can have a potion of climbing, and it'll be available for... Oh, fucking hell. Why are you slow? Probably because I forgot to turn my computer off.
Oh, wait. In my notes, it says I have 2 potions of climbing. So I think I've already bought it and paid for it. Hell yeah. And too bad the archive got lost.
I got a couple questions.
Okay, what's your questions?
Alright, so did Vin, did he ever get the, invitations?
No.
Is that something you're doing on the day of the party?
I mean, ideally, I would get them before the party because you were going to make forgeries of more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we've been pretty busy, Carlos.
Well. Okay, DM, was he able to get those?
I
And how
did
many?
say... yeah. I did say he was able to get invitations, and he would have gotten invitations for the three people that are actually showing up to the party with nice clothes.
Excellent. Would Vin want a...
Didn't
Would
I
Vin
buy
have-
one more set of fine clothes or something?
Yeah, because you bought a set for somebody that wasn't ended up going. Anyway, yeah. Did you want Carlos to make any more copies, or did you just want the 3? Okay, how many?
However many you can make in however long we've had.
DM.
How long does it take to make a forgery?
Your mom's house.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I don't
say.
know. Like,
Do you spend 1 hour making a forged document?
sure, an hour seems reasonable.
I think there's a fucking...
No, I'm asking.
There's a section on fucking crafting in the fucking PHP.
I'm looking it up right now.
I don't know what it is.
Gotcha, I'm gonna drown.
It doesn't say a time, so I would assume that, given that you have several days, and I assume you have a forgery kit,
Yes, that's one of the things I purchased.
so, I mean,
Yes.
barring an unnecessary number of forgeries, I'm fairly certain you will have more than enough time throughout the several days. You'll have more than enough time to make several forgeries, because you're essentially just going to make one, and, you know. Anyways. How many are you looking or interested in making? I'll tell you whether or not it's reasonable.
I'd probably make 3 forgeries, I guess, just in case we needed extra. That means we'd use like 3, maybe 4 if we wanted to bring the other person, then we'd have 2 extra in case we needed to like hand off one to somebody or something. Okay. So other question.
Yeah.
Carlos was working on making a disguise that he'd be able to use, preferably at both the palace and the wizard's place. Is that possible for him to make a disguise that would fit into both, or would he have to make 2 disguises?
He would have to know more about the college/palace and how those things interconnect. Should be a history check.
Okay, that should have been information I would have gotten from the local thieves guild.
Carlos did
Yes,
ask
you're right.
for that.
The answer is yes, then you would have to look like a member of the Wizards College. because they are most often found in the courtroom, and they also, they have title in the courtroom, and they also spend time in that sanctum.
Look at me, I'm a wizard.
If only you had some magic.
Got magic hands.
Ask
Yeah,
Khutula.
I can
Just a
sleight of hand.
What is Zane's profile picture? Is this Diva from Overwatch with a missing eye?
From the game Signalis.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Entry has scared controls deliveries contacts for people vulnerable to extortion, house for cottage, deliver in tavern.
Ugh. I gather everyone in the tavern of the wolf and wagon.
Remember that you have your extra 3 guys as backup
From the Thieves Guild?
in case you need them for things. Yes, Carlos sent for them, or somebody sent for them, and they came. It took them that time, so they just got here today.
At least Anton won't be alone.
Are these fucking
Thaddeus and the twins?
Thaddeus's? I called for help from Thaddeus. Is this his guys?
It's him and his 2 buddies.
Hell yeah.
Like, them, and wherever the orc is.
So him and the twins, or him and like the session?
I think it's him and
The session Thuskar.
Yeah.
Didn't we call
Why
for
is Thusker tiny?
the sneaky ones that aren't assholes?
Well, you don't know whether or not they're assholes because they've never spoken to you before.
Yes, they have.
You also don't know whether or not Thuskar's an asshole because he's just kind of like sat there and not really done much.
Yeah, that's why I don't like him.
He wanted to.
Anyway,
Okay. Alright, I'm sorry.
The perfect NPC. He's the perfect fucking companion. He sits there and does nothing. That makes Vinshenzo have a problem. But any of the other companions do anything, Vinshenzo has a problem with them because they do stuff.
Yes. I have high standards.
Anton is in the end.
Okay, I gather everyone in the tavern.
Greetings.
yes.
Join me.
Stop it.
Okay. Alright. Let's observe the map.
Trying to draw a really shitty one out right now. I'm trying to remember what it is that I made.
The fuck, is Isaac drunk or something? He keeps falling all over the place.
He's top heavy.
And a potion of helium.
He skips like day.
He skips no day.
I participate in every
Sounds like something the sesh would say in response.
Oh shit, it's the PhD.
Okay, well, you guys are gathered around doing your plans. I know you're waiting for me, but I gotta redraw this map thing, so
Okay.
if you you're waiting specifically on that, it'll take a little bit of time. But if you already have stuff that you can plan, I'm sure you can plan on
Okay.
doing this in the
Alright,
background.
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure how long you'd be. I pulled from my. I placed 2 earrings of message on the table and slide one to Carlos. It would be best if we were able to stay in communication.
Carlos would pick it up between 2 fingers and kind of look at it from one way and the other, and then look at Vin and be like, "So how does this thing work?"
Stab it into your ear.
Oh my god.
No such thing.
I don't know, is it a clip-on? Or is it...
I don't know you bought it.
It's
okay
what
if
you
you-
need to say, and you can say it up to 5 times in one day. You must be within approximately 180 feet of me.
Seeker is losing it.
I don't know how to explain game mechanics and IC dialogue. Okay. I was thinking the plan would go something like this. Mr. Carlos and perhaps Mr. Santiago and Mr. Stormwind. You could scurry away from the party and try to find some evidence that the prince mentioned. While I perform in the main hall and distract.
Good work. I've also, in addition to the 3 extra invitations, I've also managed to cobble together a disguise that'll allow me to pass off as one of the wizards. It should give me access to most of the palace and wizards college once I'm inside.
Yes. Miss Khutula could stay with me in the main hall. She could come to your aid if need be, or, I don't know, she could help in the main hall somehow.
I'll bring my kalimba.
Vin frowns, but accepts the offer.
Rolls performance check, freaking Khutula rolls a nat 20 and just steals fucking Vin's show.
What will Nephis and Anton be doing in the meantime?
I think Nephis was going in with you guys.
You have extra invitations.
I have... How many invites do we have? 4 total?
6 total now.
6 total. Alright, so there's 1 for each of us if need be. Except for the... Fattiest.
Stop.
Hey.
I could provide my own means of entry if needed, and we could have Thaddeus take my
You need to send me the link, Chris.
invitation.
I'm just gonna draw on it.
Oh, okay. What I mean is because this. Oh, it didn't happen. Never mind.
Watch me try to break it on. Never mind.
Mr. Anton, you will come for us with the thieves, with Thaddeus and Oscar and Vasesh. If things go poorly, hopefully you can help some of us escape.
I hope so too. Just try not to get yourself into too much trouble.
And what about myself?
I don't know. I didn't expect to be able to bring you in to the castle.
Nephis is a sneaky fellow. I'm sure once he got into the party, he'd be able to slink away along with me and Isaac.
Perhaps we could have two separate groups.
It would be best for me to be on my own if I'm going to be wearing a disguise.
Perhaps Mr. Nephis and Mr. Stormwind could look around. Although hopefully they don't recreate the
His
events
lesson
of
from
the vampire's manor.
Oh no!
Carlos would give Isaac a look.
Okay, I give who is the leader of your group?
Oh. I'll be.
I give Nephis and the other earring.
Yeah, I think Nephis.
This is quite stylish. There's a blue gem in there. A blue crystal.
Nephis takes the earring and stabs the needle through his fucking earlobe.
Oh my god.
As he does.
Savage.
I'm putting the text for the earring of message in the Discord if anyone would like to reference it.
Thank you.
Oh. I'm quite capable on my own. Perhaps Khutula should go with you two as well.
Anton just kind of looks between Carlos and Vin, just unsure about this.
She should go with which group?
Nephis and Isaac. You said you wanted to be on your own.
Yes, but no offense to Miss Khutula, she isn't exactly the most fluid on her feet yet.
Do you have any?
She's making good progress.
No.
Shut up, Khutula.
What? He asked if I had any illusion magic.
Oh, sorry.
What the hell?
I mean, she could provide magical assistance.
But if you're trying to be a mage and someone asks you to cast a spell, how are you gonna do it?
Oh, this is true. If Khutula stays with me, then she could be my powers, and at which she wouldn't need to be stealthy. We'd be in plain sight.
I could be like a scholar from a foreign land, and you were
Uninitiated.
taking me
A
around.
wizard's apprentice?
Indeed, yes. It's a good idea.
Very well. Then it's decided. I give Anton a potion of climbing. If you need a way into the castle, this may offer a less direct route.
I guess I don't need my Kalimba.
No.
Hey, Vin, I don't think I've ever had something like this, but I'll give it a try if it's needed.
It's quite easy. You just stick your feet. One foot after the other, lad.
Oh god. That easy, huh?
Yes.
Now that we have
That's what the alchemist told me.
Alright, now that we have the teams decided, it'd probably be best for Khutula and I to make our way to the wizard's college once we're inside, and then we blend in best there. And then Nephis and Isaac can start searching the palace. Incognito.
What do we even find in the castle? Documents.
Anything out of place, we're not sure. Could be documents, letters, a diary, perhaps, that explain that perhaps admits to what he's done, or any odd-looking potions, magic scrolls, perhaps.
Validates the prince's rule to the throne. It may be wise to interrogate that new wizardry fellow that has been brought into the court as well. You may find him over where you're going.
Remind me who he is?
I don't think we actually know who
have
they
a
are.
name, but he's the new court wizard. The prince doesn't trust him.
His name is Lyndon Morin, and you don't know anything else about him.
Except that the prince doesn't trust him. And he's
Our
newly
prince?
appointed.
Yeah.
And he's from far away.
I start grid on Vincenzo's table.
Oh,
What the hell?
you did this.
Who gritified my cat?
Got gratified on shit. Kitty will save you from jail.
They threw my cat in the dungeon.
Get the plan. The plan's falling apart. They found the cat.
I'll do anything to rescue him, Anton.
I know you would. He's been our most trustworthy companion for the entire campaign.
Chris, could you repeat the name of the court wizard?
I think he said Lyndon Morin.
Lyndon
Yeah.
Morin. Hell yeah. I will say this, however, if things get messy, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty on this matter.
Hope it doesn't have to come to that.
It's my family's honor on the line here, you see.
So how far are you willing to go for this, Finn?
I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
With blood?
Finn
I
says
wanna-
nothing.
I want to watch his expressions on his face.
Imagine it's one of quiet determination.
What if there is no evidence?
Then we've done our best, I guess.
Hopefully we don't get caught.
Or
Some.
perhaps plan B, if you have an opportunity to capture the king, I don't know, or
This is Vince's expression.
God.
We could just kill him and see if he comes back to life.
Kill him and see if he comes back to life.
Yeah, it happened once already.
Yes, I'm a...
Anton points to his mask.
What about that blasted thing?
Well, I mean, if he is gonna die, I mean, if we do somehow get our hands on him, well,
I think the mask will be the last of our worries if the king's gonna be killed.
that is true.
Trapped in an echo chamber.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's still on.
He fell down a well earlier. He was stuck in a game.
Talking into a glass. He's drinking.
I'm normal.
Well, if worse comes to worse, and for whatever reason the king dies, try to make it look like an accident.
The people are free.
Yes, long live the new king.
How do you figure we'll slip away unseen? Can you make a distraction, Vin?
Yes. Depending on how things go, there could be quite a distraction in the party.
Finn's gonna be playing his lute while he fucking walks up a wall.
So very casual.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you just want me to wait outside with these four for right now, then? While you all try and see about getting information and just trying to make sure that I understand everything here.
Yes, I will send word to you on how things are going, Mr. Anton. And I truly hope it doesn't come to that.
Me too.
But
All I can say is
your
good luck to you
skills
all.
will no doubt be. We will certainly need to heavily rely on your skills if it does come to that. You are quite skilled after all, Mr. Greycastle.
Anton just kind of gives Vin a look.
What?
I appreciate
It's a
that, Vin. Thank you.
Yes. And you will be supported by these hooligans.
Anton just kind of gives a sesh a look.
I was hoping Mr. Nephis would have brought more men.
No.
Sure, he acquired all he could in the limited time he had to get here.
Yeah, there's not really much that can be done.
We're on a budget. We can't create new NPCs to characterize.
Directors will be pissed at us.
Over budget again.
Over budget.
There was a budget.
Yes, I'm afraid I've spent
Okay, there's your map.
every copper piece the prince gave to us for this.
Oh no. Oh, let's hope he's getting his money's worth then.
This is all the Thieves Guild could get us?
Okay, well, I can't make a map that's big enough to represent the entirety of the castle, but this is the ballroom. I can make more maps, but it will take more time, and I feel as though this is the main place that you guys are going anyways. So that's the layout of the ballroom.
I'm
And
not
as you
asking for
carry
that,
on,
but what does the reef look like? Are there guards up there?
it's a steepled cathedral roof, cathedral style roof, so very, very, very high angles and lots of buttresses and decorative stonework and all that kind of stuff. There's no guards up there because nobody can really access the roof.
So what you're saying is unguarded. Is this like an interior balcony or what?
Yeah, it's the fancy balcony beach people come from when they get announced with trumpets. And they walk down those two little rectangles or stairs, yeah. And then you
This
walk
is the
the stairs
entrance.
up yeah. You go in the door, you walk up the stairs into the ballroom. There's a ballroom, everybody's super fancy, everything's very rich. And you have stairs there, and stairs there to go up on the balcony. Like I said, where the rich people are. And the poor people don't go up on the balcony because they're poor.
Obviously.
There's a guard room and a retainer room. The difference is retainers are the hangers-on of the nobility and the people who are visiting, so they get to go wait in there. And the guard room is also obviously like castle guards. The station troops are going to be in there. That's their little happy space.
Hell yeah. Are there multiple floors to the castle?
Yes, this castle is big. Well, I said I spent a little bit, a decent amount of time trying to make the damn thing. I can't recreate it in the same detail.
I'm not asking for a
there's
map of each
effectively-
floor, but could you describe each of them?
Yep. So, the castle design I used based on the actual blueprint of the castle in the Nancon city map. So the ballroom is the longer, skinnier entrance there. That is the only main entrance. So you go in through there, the ballroom is that front little part. It in and of itself, about the front third, is entirely, sorry, not the front third. So we see this, we'll reference this as the blueprint. And then I'll come back to the ballroom here really quick. So effectively, this is the front of the castle. So this is the main entrance. This is you walk in, you go up the stairs. That's what it is. Retainer room, the guard room, the two towers, all of those, they go right up to the roof. Above the balcony itself, there's two walkways that are higher up, and they just effectively form they look like they form the corners of the ceiling. So you don't really see up there. That's like at that point in time, you're 40, 50 feet up. That forms sort of where the roof starts, and then again, sort of cathedral style. The ballroom itself is quite a vast space. Above the balcony, it's all rooftop and such, and then behind the balcony, that's when it sort of starts to lead into the facilities of the castle proper. So that's going to be where the throne room is. That's going to be where like offices of the different counselors and stuff are. That's where you're going to go and see ministers of different affairs. Is going to be sort of in that section, but once again, it's split in two. So underneath the balcony, there's an entrance into sort of the more administrative part of the castle, and that's where your everyday people go. Like I said, nobility doesn't go. Anybody who's not nobility doesn't really go upstairs. You're a regular person. There's no reason for you to seek an audience with the king unless you've been granted special access. You don't go upstairs. But the common people, they'll go on the main floor into where your government offices are. So that's where your Minister of Trade is. That's where your counselors and all that. Like I said, that's kind of where they are. That's where your tax man is. Any problems you have with the city, any problems you have with the territory, that's where the road landing guy is. Behind, above that, like I said, throne room, guest headquarters, and such like that. As you turn the corner again, so that's sort of this. Once we're going back to the city map again, so this rectangle. So if you isolate this part as its own thing, butting up to here, so that is your administrative quarter under both, and then you get into the living quarters. So you have to go through the castle like this to get to each of these spots. And the castle itself is built into and up a hill. So at that point, you no longer have something on the same floor as your entrance. There's still a lower and an upper floor, but they're not at the same sort of height. So the castle itself is going up a sort of a slope. That's your living quarters. That's where your palace guards live. That's where your servants live. That's where the king himself and his close staff live. And that's also where honored guests might come to have a more private retreat to the library to study all that kind of crap. That's the castle building itself. There are outer defenses sort of attached to the castle building. They don't lead all the way up to the roof, but there is sort of an outer parapet that people can stand watch on. And there's also a nice balcony out where the nice, like an actual balcony, we can go and watch the sunset or do whatever it is people do. Drink on the balcony outside.
Hell
Contemplate life's existence.
What about the downstairs?
Yeah.
Is there a dungeon?
No, not in the castle building. However, within the inner walls of the castle itself, that's where you're going to have your extra facilities. So that's where your dungeons are going to be in this courtyard area. You also have the stables that are there, the log houses that are there, so you're not less honored guests, but guests that are not like super close to the royal family would be sleeping in the log houses. That's sort of like where your dignitaries and stuff go, so they have their own privacy. You'll have other quarters, you'll have like the militia barracks is out there where you have your regular standing fighting force. They'll have a barracks in there. You have your gatehouse facilities, you have all those kinds of things, little practice yard, archery range, da-da-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. All those auxiliary facilities are within the courtyard of the castle.
Hell yeah. Alright. Cool. I would like to, if we're done planning the mission, I think Vin has pretty much decided on what's going to happen in his brain that he hasn't necessarily told everybody else. Look for evidence. And tell me as soon as you found it with your fancy earring.
Wait, doesn't that thing only have like a range of 120 feet?
80.
That's a good distance.
Remember the plan.
I have a feeling that the castle can't be that big, right? I mean, it's mostly twists and turns. I'm sure we'll be fine. It seems fairly compact.
Yes, you will do well there, Carlos. This is right up your alley. Yeah, that's the plan.
Where will the wagon be if we need to escape?
Oh, good question.
I'd imagine it probably wouldn't be too far away from the front of the building.
I thought Anton or you were in charge of the wagon.
I am in charge of the wagon.
Well,
I'm also the one that's outside.
I'm gonna be inside with Isaac.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be inside with Isaac.
That's fine. Just tell me where you want the cart or the wagon, and I can just put it over there.
Perhaps
Asking the question.
He's going to be
all
inside
right.
with Isaac.
Okay.
Perhaps somewhere in Silksong. It's pretty close to the castle and the gate. Probably be able to get there pretty fast if we needed to, and we'd already be outside of the city, so we wouldn't have to worry about them like barring the gates on it.
Problem is, I mean, unless I decide to drink the potion and climb over the wall, I'd have to go running back in, and yeah. If I am to be outside the wall, is that what you're saying?
I was thinking more you could just stash the cart somewhere.
Alright, so
Yes, Anton, there are
Probably
many
right about there.
layers to this plan. It's like an onion.
and that's why I'm trying to understand Finn.
Cakes also have layers. It could be a cake.
If you're fancy.
Some of us got sweet tooth, I think.
But my onions are more appealing.
They make my eyes cry tears of joy.
How tall are the black walls of the town? And are they like catwalked?
Yes, they are catwalked. They also have the anti-ladder. Have you ever? Fuck, I can't remember all the technical cool words. So the walls back in the day, they were built in a funny way to prevent ladders from being able to easily scale the walls. And these are designed in a time where that concept had been made. So not only do you have overhanging parapets, but you have a really wide sort of angled base, so that it was essentially really, really fucking hard to get a ladder up there, or a tower, or any of those.
Gotcha.
I know that doesn't answer for height. I'm actually still average height of a castle. I don't fucking know.
I imagine it would vary from the ground since part of the city is like built into the side of a mountain.
But the entire city is built into the side of a mountain, and some parts are more easily accessible than others.
Yes.
The city picture from the dialogue that was back in like the 17th of January, so you guys probably don't even remember it anymore, but that's
I remember
a fairly accurate depiction of what the city looks like. So it's up on a hill, and the hill gets pretty steep towards the back. The castle itself is at, like I said, at the peak.
I remember it.
I remember that. Yes, I remember what the city looks like.
I remember it clear as day. Where am I?
Amazing. So the gentle part of the slope comes from the southeast. That's where your hilly part is, and then it goes steeper off to the left and right, and then obviously this is like a sheer fucking cliff on the north side. Or at least rough rocks and such. That I haven't answered.
How tall is the wall near the castle?
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
you're
gonna
right.
ask.
I didn't answer that question. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Just putting a pink dot where I think you want the wagon, right? Is that where you want it?
Yeah, around
Okay.
there, as long as it's hidden.
Okay.
I do not like the wagon being colored pink on the map.
Oh,
Fuck you. Deal with it.
They're 40-foot high walls on the inside.
So these
Copy
walls
that.
are 45 are all walls.
Devon, I think, was asking about the interior castle walls, correct?
I was talking about the ones surrounding the castle itself, where we'll be moving around.
Yeah, 40 feet.
Hell yeah.
And that is all around, so it's not like saying only the ones like between the city and the castle. That's 40 feet, like from the castle and then to outside the perimeter of the city. The reason I'm asking is because
Effectively, outside the perimeter of the city is several hundred feet. But it's not because of the wall, it's because the wall is built into the rock face. So the accessible parts, yeah, I'll say that the
It'll be 40
reasonably
on the
accessible
inside,
parts
and
of
on
the wall
outside
are
it'd be
40
really,
feet.
really,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or it's 40 feet from like the surface of the ground. So if you're willing to scale up, which I'm not saying is impossible, but if you're willing to scale up that high, at some point you get to a 40-foot high wall.
Do you require a potion of climbing, Mr. Nephis?
No.
Very well. Is everyone clear on the plan?
I'll try to do
so.
anything I can, but never been in a castle before.
Stick to Carlos. He is quite well versed in this type of.
One castle is the same as any other.
See, confident
been in a
lad
castle.
as ever. Okay, I give everybody has their clothes. I got 4 suits of clothes made.
Yes, I did my clothes. And I had extra time.
traditional armor.
Oh!
Good luck, you guys.
That does nothing to me.
Yeah, mine doesn't change.
How about that?
What armor do you usually wear, Khutula?
I don't.
She doesn't wear
I
armor.
get natural
Her
armor.
scales.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Not bringing, we're not bringing our gear or weapons either, right?
Yeah, what's appropriate to bring to this party?
I'm bringing everything.
So,
Like, would it be appropriate for noble to have, like, you know, a personal defense weapon?
Yeah.
I will give you a long-winded explanation, or I can give you a really shitty, cheap explanation, but I'll let you choose.
The shitty one.
Yeah, which one will piss us off more? I want to be pissed off.
Okay, you can have bodyguards, they're stuck in the retainer room, people have weapons for decorative purposes only.
That last bit, though, so...
As in, your stainless steel wall hanger sword that bends every single time you look at it wrong.
Oh.
It's really pretty.
Uh-huh.
Or,
Did they
you know,
test for
like
that?
daggers made of gold chill. Yes, they test for that.
Carlos is something of a mall
And-
ninja.
Like, you have it done in a specific way so that you cannot accidentally draw your weapon. It has to have been a purposeful act, so nobody can be like, "Oh, why are you holding a knife?" Ah, it kind of fell out my scabbard. No, it's tied. Shit's tied, so you have to undo the cord to be able to draw your weapon. In which case, it is a very deliberate act, which is deliberate enough to be like, ah, that guy did this on purpose.
Oh,
This is
so
not
we
an accident.
can bring, like, something on our hip and just have it be tied, and then it's okay.
No, your ceremonial shit is tied.
Oh. Damn.
Can
It
I
has to be
smuggle
shit.
a dagger inside the castle in my pantaloons?
You can do anything. Sorry, let me rephrase that. You can try to do anything you set your mind to.
I will smuggle a dagger in my pantaloons.
You know what they say about us?
Okay.
Is that the only restriction on the stuff we can bring, or
Yeah, well, what, like full studded leather?
like potions?
Yeah, can I bring my, like, components for some spells? Is that uncouth?
You can try and bring anything you set your mind to,
I'm
That doesn't-
bringing everything.
but
If you showed up, like, Carlos, he has, you know, his fine clothing, and he has his coat over it, and he has his studded leather under his coat. Would they be like, take that off? Or...
I'd imagine they'd probably stop you.
you'd look unfashionably uncouth, and
What?
you would probably be asked to either wait in the retainer room,
Dare
'cause
you.
obviously you're a nice looking bodyguard, or, you know, you're weird because you're wearing studded leather armor to a ball.
Goes with my coat.
I'm bringing everything.
I'll remain modest.
What was that third area behind the offices?
What do you mean? The offices are on the lower separate part, so it's the same physical like section of the castle, but the lower offices are not really connected to the higher throne room.
This is post 9/11, man.
Whatever, that should be close enough. People can correct it if it's not.
Do I have the keg of gunpowder
What do you do with all
with
that?
me? Have I already bought that? Or do I need to pick it up?
Bring it to the center of the group and set it off.
Hey guys,
This is day 6 of being in this city. Based on what I told you earlier, day 7 is when the gunpowder will be actually ready and usable.
That is not what you said, Chris.
It's
Oh, good thing there's no
it's in Nicene Vagabonds. It says straight up, fucking IC dialogue chat. I will read it if
No,
you would. If you
I'm
would like
saying
me
at the
to.
beginning of this, whatever you want to decide is fine. But at the beginning of this session, you said it was done on the 6th day.
Yeah, and then I told you that I had read back and I had rescinded my comment.
All
And I
right.
told you that like within 2 minutes of me making the initial statement.
Okay, I didn't hear that. We'll wait. Okay, well, never mind. I don't have anything to show you. I don't have anything.
She's got all the shit in-house, she just hasn't mixed it proper yet.
Yeah, so a man such as myself wouldn't question the time it takes for a woman to own her craft.
Yes.
Shall we be moving on then? Let's move to the pink dot.
Alright, everybody.
Would the alchemist have poison available today?
Oh.
As a general rule, they don't sell human or like the toxins that can affect the citizens of the realm.
I think they'd probably start asking questions if you could get your hands on that.
I have a vermin problem
Especially in the capital.
pantaloons.
Especially in the capital, yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's go to the castle.
The pink dot.
Buy 1,000 cherry pits, please.
Oh, did Vin take
So
those
this
extra
ball
invitations from me?
starts late in the afternoon is when you're expected to show up, just so you're all aware.
Should we? Oh, is it? What time is it now?
I think you said we can start as early or as late in the day as you want. I'm just telling you what time of day the ballroom is. Or
I
the
would have
ball is
gathered
sort of-
everyone in the
people are
morning
expected to attend.
if it was morning.
There you go. So you have an entire day's worth of activity until the late afternoon to get set up and ready to go.
Hell
Any prep movement or scouting or whatever. Donning and doffing of your plate mail and studded armor. And walk in with a nice fancy hat and your studded leather.
Please don't say that like that.
Even
I'm bringing everything. I'd like to see them try to stop me.
Is Vin actually saying that?
He's a fucking rebel.
It'd be best to comply with whatever customs they have. I've learned that.
Yes, but I'm my family.
Are you gonna say it's just
Very
because
good.
you're Vinshenzo?
We are good friends with the king. I can probably list off a dozen names of men and women in the guard. But I won't.
Well, if your family has it figured out, then I suppose those should work.
Yes. And even if the king isn't the king, then he would certainly recognize a Cairona and want to whatever they're doing here, do that to my family. No doubt.
No.
It is a matter of honor, you see.
What do you mean by you're bringing everything?
I'm bringing everything. I'm bringing my potions, my fucking loot.
Potions are for his health.
They're tonics from my balding head.
How are you carrying all of this stuff?
What do you mean? I've only mentioned 3 things. Trying to hide the dagger with me. I'm not wearing armor. I'm wearing the fucking earring, and I have like one of the things in the fucking spreadsheet I sent you. If I can find it.
So that's not everything.
No, I would not bring every single thing in that. Like, I have multiples of things in that fucking spreadsheet. I would not bring, like, every single thing of everything, but I'd have, like, one. I'd have, like, a candle, a grappling
Okay, so once again, where are you carrying all of this stuff?
My knapsack.
Okay.
If it makes any difference, I'll type what I'm bringing. It does make a difference.
I am not bringing the hand crossbow. Okay, are we all clear on the plan?
I believe so, Vin.
Oh, you said a sleeping potion was how much? I guess I can look that up.
I believe I gave you the prices for that stuff last week, yeah.
I'll look it up. In the meantime, the others can do whatever.
Do stuff.
Hey, Chris, this is what I want to bring.
I don't see where that ping. Just gonna assume
Over by me. It's my spot, because it's me.
Oh, I don't see where the ping went because my game is
120
frozen.
GP. Can I buy one?
You don't see my pings? What's wrong with you?
Yes.
It's racist.
My game was frozen.
Oh, well, it's my temper limit.
Okay, where are you hiding these things?
Things that are hidden, they'd be like strapped to his body under his clothes.
You guys might want to just put your hidden items or whatever temporary gear just out on the table by our characters.
We are travelers.
Whatever, it's not that important. I was just curious about specifically Vin because he was memeing about bringing everything. I don't need to know all your stuff. It's fine.
I'm not bringing like a barrel of things. It's just like what
I'm aware
a
of that.
traveler would carry.
That's why I was curious.
I'm a traveler.
Carlos has a huge coat. He's got pockets for days.
Wonder what would be in them pockets.
Everything.
Look at
All the
somebody
good
that
stuff.
You look like somebody who'd sell drugs or something.
Okay, are we all clear on the plan?
Me and Isaac will go perhaps check the throne room and bedrooms while Khutula and Carlos check the more official places.
Where's the Wizards College in reference to the castle? Is it in the grounds?
Nope. It's outside the grounds. It's in the city.
Oh.
It's close to the city gate. Or sorry, it's close to the castle gate, but it's not in the castle itself. Yeah, it's roughly around there. Well, there was two pings. Sorry, the one in the north around my cursor. Yeah.
So we have a question then. Should we head to the party first, all of us together, and maybe spread out there, or should we split up now and we'll head to the college?
Well, we
Seems
have
like
a whole day. You could scout the college, and then we could reconvene at the time of the party at the castle.
Sounds like a good idea. Khutula, are you down for it?
Yeah.
Outstanding.
I could perhaps help in some way.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. Thinking we would just improvise.
Well,
If you slip past a gate guard or whatever, I can certainly lure his ear somewhere else. Then it's decided we'll go to the college. We have a few hours.
excellent. I'll get dressed for that.
Okay. So you gotta scout at the Wizards College? Okay. So the Wizards College is not something that looks overly glamorous at first sight. The building itself is fairly small. It's only got 1 story above ground. So there is no obvious door when you get to the College of Wizards. There's an entrance way, but there's no physical wooden door.
Alright, Carlos would kind of look through the fucking entryway and see that there's no door and kind of look at Khutula and...
Sorry, when I say there's no door, I don't mean like you can look inside. I mean like there's an entryway and there is
yeah, that's
no
what
actual,
I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about looking at like through it, like
it's just
an
a solid
arch,
wall.
right? There's an entryway,
Yeah.
right? And then there's just a solid wall.
Yeah.
Dummy. Alright. So Carlos is looking at this solid wall that's not open, and then he looks at Khutula and... Oh, this is already becoming annoying. Do you have any ideas?
Speak friend and enter. I got shit. I'm not well versed in the illusory magics.
I suppose I could open it. That would expend some of my magical energy.
How exactly would you?
Like this, Mr. Santiago. I walk up to the archway and I cast. What's it called? I think it's called knock.
It's probably not.
I cast knock on the archway.
And the archway slowly opens to reveal the interior of the building.
Easy as pie.
So you notice that while the building itself, once again, is not very tall, it does extend quite deep into the mountain. As a series of circular stairs that lead to balconies that essentially just disappear into the ground. You can tell it's quite deep just by entering and peering over, not even being able to actively peer over the lip, but if you were, it's fucking deep. Each of the different floors, the sub-basements, they have corridors, rooms, and such that lead off into various different places. You're not quite sure because you're not there yet. The upper floor, it's effectively just a foyer. It's nice. There's some paintings. There's some soft music coming from somewhere, just a harpsichord and gently playing. It's a lovely little place. You can see the battle honors of the Aurelian Cavaliers that are strung up on the wall, as well as the flag of Nancon, and then the symbol of the Wizards College, which is a flame surrounded by ivy vines, whatever you call them.
You must excuse me, Mr. Santiago. I run off towards the harpsichord noise.
Alright, Khutula, we might as well get going too. Any ideas on where to start?
I am unsure.
Alright, let's head to it then and go inside and
Start at the beginning.
start at the beginning, yeah.
obvious way to stop it.
Yeah,
You sit down.
Oh. I sit down. Hell yeah.
Mages are gonna be like, did our music just get better?
I start playing. I'll get a tune.
Mischievous man.
While he's doing that, fucking Khutula and I are exploring.
okay. What are you exploring for?
A clue.
A clue. Yeah, we're looking for clues, gang.
Okay, roll d20 each of you with your investigation.
Outstanding.
I got an 11. Oh,
Why would you purposely get in my way?
I can't help it.
I got an 18.
She's nervous, man. Come on.
I got a 9 that turned into a 20.
Ah, lucky day.
Why are you complaining that I helped you?
Looking for.
Sorry, say again.
I said, what clues are you looking for?
Connections to the royal household
Yeah.
and
Anything that was.
any juicy deets we can find about them.
Okay, well, you find several connections to the royal household, given the fact that the leaders of the Wizards College are woven integrally into the government structure. Therefore, a lot of them have direct ties to the government and therefore the king.
Vinshenzo begins playing.
Also, the elite warriors trained at this college go and serve directly in the King's Guard and some of the most elite retinues in the different lords of the land and military forces.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of connection between this Wizards College
What about
and the kingdom.
drama? Is there any people bitching about drama or any tasty, spicy details?
No, you don't see many people. There are very few people, actually.
It's probably for the best. Should we find any places that seem like they're purposely away from everything else? Someplace you might want to hide something?
No, not with the investigating you've found. You find a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. There's different laboratories, there's libraries, there's instruction rooms and what seems to be combat facilities, all sorts of interesting tinkering and inventions and contraptions. As you pass certain rooms, you do find people who are tutoring and learning how to use magical abilities or create effects or enchant or disenchant, construct, destroy, alter, all these things. People are making potions, people are crafting magical ingredients, they're learning, or all these different factors of magical and arcane learning are on display at this college in some way, shape, or form.
Outstanding. Well, given nothing else to go on, I guess we continue to explore.
Hell yeah. I get +1 to my next roll, baby. Boom.
What are you gonna roll on?
Who else
I gotta go take a painkiller or something. My back's killing me.
Who else is at the college? Did just me, Carlos, and Khutula enter?
I think so. I might imagine.
Oh, I know.
Did not show up.
Can we try to find fucking Lyndon Morin's chambers? Does he have chambers in this college?
Chris just left.
He went to go get painkillers.
Dummy.
Oh, I thought he was like taking them. I didn't know he had to go get them.
You had to go get them to take them.
Damn.
Maybe we can find his chamber pot.
Did Carlos and Khutula hear the music from where they were in the college in reference to the place that I was playing it at?
Probably.
Can we please
Hell yeah.
calculate the resonance of this room? Using particle simulation.
Sound particles.
I'm in the college.
Wow, you sound so bland.
How many particles of my music got inside Carlos's ear?
Oh my god.
Can we get...
Stop.
Okay. Oh fuck no. All right.
Vin laughs
Sorry, what were you
confidently
asking?
and says, "Finally, the piece is finished." Quite a nice tune.
Almost deserves an encore, don't you think, Vinshenzo? Maybe even a different key. Imagine all the sounds you could make on this beautiful instrument.
What rating of using my form? What quality on a scale of 1 to 10 is this harpsichord?
10.
Oh! I could not have resisted even if I tried.
It's almost as though the acoustics themselves have been enhanced by some sort of magic.
Ah!
No.
Ah,
Alright, so while we're exploring, can we try to find like the chambers that belong to like Lyndon Morin, if he has any in the college?
You can attempt to search for them. I'll get you both to roll perception as you're exploring. There'll be a perception this time.
Sure.
I got a 1, but not a natural one.
oh, hell yeah.
16.
Unnatural.
Khutula's off in La La Land. She's completely enthralled in all of this information that she's being bombarded with. There's so many things to learn and do and touch and smell and figure out the fuck's going on. There's so much learning.
Can I roll for my performance?
Yes. Carlos, you notice you're being followed.
Oh.
5. Hold on.
Alright, I try to discreetly lose them by taking a series of turns.
I rolled a 17.
There are not many turns for you to take. Okay, what are you trying to do? Just play a really nice song, or?
I'm trying to build an audience and play a really nice song for them.
Okay, well, you definitely play a really nice song, but there's nobody really around to listen.
That makes me sad. I continue playing.
But the sound is very beautiful, and
At least the spirits can enjoy it.
honestly, it's their loss that they're not here to listen to this amazing music that you're playing.
Alright, are there any nearby... Are there any nearby rooms that, like, have more than one entrance?
Not really, no. This is a very purpose-built facility in the sense that there's only one reason for a room to exist and there's only one place for it, kind of thing. It doesn't lead to other places. You only go to the place that you need to be.
I see. Alright, we'll duck into the next room.
Sense.
Yeah, we'll duck into the next room that's unoccupied. And then, wait against the wall next to the door. The next person that would walk through, Carlos would he wouldn't really grab them, but he would step towards them and be like, "Why are you following us?"
Okay. So you duck into what looks like some sort of like I'm gonna say a chemistry lab. Obviously,
Alchemy lab.
Carlos wouldn't sit there and see chemistry, but yeah, there's a whole lot of all that kind of equipment. Just can't really. Oh fuck! I can't remember all the names for stuff.
All this plant science.
Oh,
Yeah,
Amazing.
a lot of crazy cool stuff. Potions and droppers.
Bioluminescent.
Bits of roots of stuff and eyes of newt and blah 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 blah. Many magical crafting ingredients. Nothing that's worth any money, of course. It's all not magical, but all mundane ingredients for things. Almost looks like a chemistry class, except it's magic. So you step in there and you wait by the door, and sure enough, two figures come through. One shortly followed by the other. I'll make you roll another perception check before you act, because you'll have the chance to see them before you touch anything, unless you just go in for a whole hog.
I'll percept first. Alright, so that is percept. I'll perceive. That's 26.
oh,
Okay. These are two uniformed cavaliers that have their uniforms hidden under, well, partially hidden under college robes.
Is that it?
Yeah, they're two uniformed cavaliers.
Okay, is Khutula, like, next to me, or would she have, like, wandered off to look at the stuff? Khutula.
It's up to Khutula.
Well, she was probably very enthralled with everything around her, and if you hadn't said anything to her, she wouldn't have noticed you slip off.
Okay, so she would have, like, followed through the door with me, because Carlos would have pulled her through the... If necessary, Carlos would have pulled her through the door into the alchemy room. But then she would have just kind of like, right? Right. Alright, so Carlos, seeing the two people enter, a split second, he decides to alter his course. And instead, he just kind of leans against the wall next to the door like he's watching Khutula. He doesn't say anything to the guards.
Okay. Well, the guards are going to stop and immediately look at you and ask what you're doing. Yeah. The cavalier, the first cavalier who's addressing you, sort of arches his eyebrows, and looks around the room, and then looks back at you and says, "Yes, I understand, but what are you doing here?"
You mean in this particular room? Well, I was taking my initiate on a tour. She's very enthralled by everything here. As you can see, she's never seen anything like this. She's only been trained by, like, hedge wizards and such, and in the wilderness. She's never seen such a vast facility before.
The second cavalier, upon hearing this, immediately moves to Khutula, and if Khutula, are you going to respond to the fact that this man is moving across the room to you? He's moving at a sort of purposeful velocity.
She would probably hear him coming and, like, see him approaching and kind of just back up with a bit of a startle.
Okay, well, he keeps advancing directly on you.
Hello?
He's gonna grab you by the shoulder if you have stopped moving backwards, unless you do, in which case he's going to move to restrain you. And upon doing so, he is escorting you directly out of the room. And the cavalier in front of Carlos says, "You're gonna need to come with us. We're gonna have to verify the identity of this initiate."
Verify? Well, I'm afraid the paperwork hasn't been done yet. There's nothing to verify. She just got here today.
The guard frowns at you and he says, "That makes things worse. I need your identification now."
Don't need to see my identification.
Oh my god!
He gets
He's
his
droids
bristles
you're
up and he
looking for.
says, "You've just led an unverified, unproven initiate into a very classified area. I need your identification, or you're going to be going somewhere pretty dark."
Please tell me Anton is at least somewhere nearby that's outside of this place.
No, Anton, you're in the fucking tavern. You've been in the tavern the whole time, because that's where you said you would. The only three people who are in this building are Khutula, Carlos, and Vinshenzo. And Vinshenzo is up in the top floor playing harpsichord.
Yeah.
I
Just
can't
them.
hear anything.
There is no... Exactly.
I figured.
What?
That's fine.
Now listen here, if you don't unhand both of us immediately, the king will hear of this.
You haven't been handled yet, but it's very obvious that you're about to be. And the cavalier, upon you stating this, says, "All right, let's see what the king has to say," and he does move to grab you.
I effortlessly pull away. Just a step enough to get out of his reach.
Pull away.
Yeah, like
I'm
like he reaches for me and I just take a
making
step back.
opposed grapple checks.
Oh no, fine.
Yeah, no, you are being arrested.
That's a matter of perspective. Oh no.
Matter of perspective.
Effortless, he says.
He trips backwards.
Yeah.
Falls flat on his ass.
Put this fucking table here.
I trip on my robes. I'm not used to wearing them.
As you step backwards, you fumble a little bit, and effectively you have helped him restrain you, because as you fumble, he spins you and grabs both your hands and puts you in a hold so that you are restrained. And he begins leading you out so that you're in front of him and he's walking behind and steering you.
Alright. Didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna use the fucking earring thing that Vin gave me. And I'm gonna contact him. Then we've run into a bit of a situation. We could use a little help to get out of it. It seems that the guards here took offense to our presence.
Okay. I stop playing harpsichord and sigh to myself. Having to pull myself away from the instrument is not an easy matter.
Did we have some sort of a thing that required you to do a thing if you had to pull yourself away from that instrument? I'm asking because I don't remember, not because I'm trying to...
There was to play or not to play.
There is a custom move. It's the text of it is here. It's not to stop playing, it's to resist start playing, but I was able to play it, I think, for sufficient enough time.
I agree. I just wanted to double check because I remembered we had something settled.
No, but Vin is not happy that his playing has been interrupted. Let that be known. All right.
As you walk away, the harpsichord resumes playing, and it almost seems to resume playing your song.
I kick the harpsichord.
Finn takes this as a challenge.
Makes a sour note.
Plagiarist. I walk away looking for Carlos.
Plagiarist.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I start going down like floor by floor looking for Carlos. Where could he be?
Okay.
While
You reach the first floor and you are challenged by one of the staff asking why you're here.
No, I'm just a simple bard and was playing your fine instrument up there. Surely you enjoyed the music?
The man, who looks essentially like a really short Gandalf, tells you that while the music was fabulous, the College of Wizards is meant for wizards.
Yes, well, while I'm not exactly a wizard myself, I am quite natural in the art of spellcasting. Should I demonstrate for you, sir? Perhaps we could both learn some things from each other.
Persuade that one.
Let's go.
Oh, so he gets to persuade rolls.
Because
Hell yeah.
yes, and I can even explain to you why.
No. I want to be angry.
+7.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
You've asked
Let's
to be
go.
angry, and I will not.
Unnatural.
Okay. He asks what you have to offer to teach him.
Oh boy. Do I really have to like blow my most powerful spells before the big day?
Hey, you have time for a long rest.
You said, "Hey, I can teach you things, and you can teach me things. We can exchange knowledge." He's
Yes.
saying, "Hey, that's cool. What
And
knowledge do you have to
Carlos
exchange?"
the entire court.
God damn.
All right. Shit.
Here's the question I have. You have the ability to turn people invisible.
Yes.
Why did you not do this?
Because we haven't even started the main mission yet.
We're dying 3 hours.
Okay.
God damn it.
Alright, I'll cast Sleep as a level 1 spell on him.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Carlos, what have you done?
Me? You're the one starting combat.
That's 15, 16. No. Yeah, 16.
Yes.
I've heard what you've said, 16, and I just want to try and pull up what I'm looking for.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck is it?
Fucking hell.
Just gonna go into the College of Wizards and just start fucking around with wizards and magical
that's
knights.
a good idea.
It'll be okay.
Actually, can I say something to him before like this kicks off?
Okay, this is entirely hinging on you deciding to cast sleep. So if you're gonna do something before you attempt to cast sleep, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm just saying that if you attempt to cast a spell, we're rolling initiative. That's all I'm saying.
I pat him on his shoulder and say, "Well, my dear friend, how do you think I was able to enter this grand establishment?"
He says, "I don't quite know. I wasn't there when you walked in."
Surely you heard the noise. The knock makes a loud noise.
So does a harpsichord playing forever. So do the many experiments in magical beasts we have in this college.
Yes,
Knocks
well,
and booms are quite commonplace, and you're not the only one to use a
I
knock
simply
spell
willed the
to
wall
open that door.
open with my music alone.
Not quite sure what you're attempting to get at with it. Like
Well,
okay.
does that oh no. Devon,
It
can you do
doesn't
control
satiate
Z?
him, no.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I forgot to lock my note card.
Did that do it?
Yes.
Lock it.
I locked it. Okay, so he's not impressed by unlocking the fucking college door with music. Okay.
No, not overly.
Fuck, dude.
you're kind of hung up on this whole like, hey, we'll exchange knowledge thing, and he's totally down to exchange information. Then you're like, well, it's fine, you know, I got in here. He kind of like stopped one argument and then started another.
Yeah, so you can
Tell
control
him what you can teach.
You can control many things, many magical abilities with the art of music, my friend. It is simply about playing the right tone for the right amount of time. Surely you've heard of the college.
Well, perhaps you should escort yourself. He's gonna say perhaps you should escort yourself to a bard's college, good sir. I'm sure your musical talents are without question, but this is a wizard's college, and a prestigious one at that.
Yes, well, I'm a bit of a collector, you see. I've collected
Oh no.
a few spell scrolls, and I was hoping to glean some more knowledge from the local scribes, yes.
I'm gonna get you to roll persuasion, but at this point in time, actually no, just roll persuasion.
Okay, I roll persuasion. That is, I forget what it was. Oh,
That's a 7 plus whatever your
14 total.
14. Okay. He looks at you quite flatly still, and he's not willing to get out of your way. And he says, "Perhaps you should have inquired with the seller of such scrolls as to how they function. While this is a place of learning, it is not our job to inform you of the artifacts that you have acquired. That is for somewhere else."
Oh, very well.
Now, please.
I do not appreciate your tone, but I will take your advice, and I will go fetch my associates and leave promptly.
He stops you before you move, and he says, "Your associates? What do you mean your associates?"
Yes, a good wizarding fellow myself. He was the one who brought me here.
Well, you'll have to wait outside for him.
Very well. I walk outside.
Okay. How do you get out of the door?
It's closed behind me. What a
Of course it did.
What a conundrum. I gesture to him and point at the wall. Well, if I should be leaving, then perhaps you could assist.
Oh, you've just bragged about how you got in here by yourself. I'm sure you can get out the same way, good sir.
Oh, you're the one asking me to get out, so go on ahead and escort me out then, good wizard.
He rolls his eyes, waves his hand, and the doors open, and then he gestures you quite fluently in a you first kind of a gesture.
Vin claps his hand. Yes, a great spell we were able to show each other. Oh, well done. And Vin walks out.
Okay. Carlos and Khutula, you're under arrest.
So, which way are they?
You are being led deeper into the facility. Sorry, let me rephrase that. You are being led farther away from the, for lack of a better word, big ass fucking hole. You're being led sort of deeper into the mountain in terms of horizontal, but not deeper vertically.
All right. So
Back.
what?
You good?
Okay. So I'm gonna use the earring on Khutula this time because it's been a while and Vin's still not here. Khutula, I fear that rescue is not forthcoming. I believe we might have to get ourselves out of this situation. Have anything you could bring up that could maybe distract these fellows so we can make our escape?
The earring a message or sending or whatever.
You can
that
reply
allows me
to it.
Yes. She just says, I can cast Thunderwave.
You were led around a corner onto a hallway with a series of one-way, not one-way. Sorry, a series of doors with little short windows.
Say that again?
You were led around a corner. You find yourself in a hallway that has a series of doors with short windows.
Doors with short windows, like windows in the doors?
Yes.
Can I see
Short
through them?
Ones, vertical, short ones. You haven't made it that far. I'm just, as
okay.
you're thought messaging each other, you being moved along, so I'm just letting you know. I'm giving the impression of the story advancing.
It seems like it might be jail cells, so out loud, Carlos, because he doesn't want to use the hearing again. Carlos is like, well, I suppose now or never, huh?
Khutula casts Thunder Wave.
Jesus
Okay, roll
fucking
initiative.
Christ.
Roll high.
I got an 8.
Good luck, Carlos.
21.
I really wish
Carlo getting his shit pushed in.
Okay. Fighting 2 members of the... Okay, cool.
Well, hopefully not for long.
I really wish I was within arm's reach of the fucking king right now. God damn it.
You gotta stop this! Fuck you!
Everyone knows the plan, right?
Everyone knows the plan, right?
Stick to the plan.
God damn it, Leroy.
Okay. Initiatives +2. Alright. Backspace. Okay, so Carlos got 20. He said 21?
21.
21, he said. Khutula got
8.
We should have just went to the party.
Right?
God.
What are you talking about? This whole operation was your idea.
Did we get the list of like names for like the dudes that could be persuaded?
We got these nuts in our hands.
Wow.
I know I do.
You have a series of floor level guards and servants who are not having a good time. You have a few minor officials that are greedy. 14 + 2 is 16. Excuse me.
Well, I tried to get to you, Carlos.
Fucking hell. 18 + 2 is 20. Okay.
My cunning linguistics didn't get me very far.
Yeah.
Nephis
Okay,
would,
so it goes
however-
Carlos, then the 2 Cavaliers, and Khutula. Sorry, I just wanted to get that out there.
No, it's good.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. Hopefully you're surprised. Oh.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck, sorry.
Was that a
I
horn?
pressed the mute button. It didn't. It did not mute. I thought I'd mute my mic. I pressed it.
They're calling for reinforcements.
It's only getting worse. No.
Okay.
Also, I said a few things in chat, Chris, when you get to it.
The sending? I saw the sending. I read that already.
Not post haste. I mean.
Was there other stuff? Oh, you mean the windows are open ways? No, there's no windows or open ways.
God damn it.
I would have told you about those.
Or going loud.
What's the point of having a magical fucking self-sealing door if you also have like an open window with a pie on the windowsill right next to it?
Oh, I'm talking about like on the second floor or whatever, like balconies and shit. I don't know. Don't they want natural light?
There is no balconies. It's literally like a one-floor fucking pavilion.
Oh,
well,
right.
Pavilion,
I
like,
forgot
it's just
you
like
said it was a one-floor building.
house,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's got 800 sub-basements.
Oh boy, Carlos is in catacombs.
It's really tall, but
Yeah, it's not good.
Second floor basement.
Okay, yeah. So Carlos, you're the surprise. You're the quickest of the bunch.
So, Khutula's spell. Did that do anything that'll affect them? For this
Damage.
She hasn't had a chance. We have rolled initiative for the ability for us all to react to the fact that she's attempting to cast a spell.
Oh, like she hasn't cast it yet?
You what?
I
No.
thought it would have been cast first. And
You
then
guys are actively being led by fucking
Yeah,
dudes.
but,
and
like-
basically she is trying to do something, and you have coordinated it. I'm giving you all a chance to do shit because you're 21 and they're at 20.
Yeah, but I'm not going to
16.
do anything until she
I'm
casts
getting
the
initiative.
spell. So how would they know that something's happening until the spell is cast? They'd probably just look at each other like, "What? What'd you say?" Like that
Carlos
make out of
delays his
context that makes
turn.
no sense.
All right, so I
So-
assume that you've not really done a whole lot of leading of prisoners in your lifetime. But
Oh.
usually when you're leading a prisoner down a corridor and they attempt to do something, not only does their body language shift, but they generally are, doing something that is not just being led down a hallway. For instance, if you attempt to cast a spell which has verbal, somatic, and material components to it, that requires you to do something. If you're
Does it,
using a
Khutula?
focus, you have to somehow interact with the focus. So no matter what, Khutula has to attempt to cast a spell, which means that that's going to tip off the person carrying her, who's going to tip off the person. Like, I'm not being silly and baseless here. Like, you're
I'm taking
actively
my
being led
fucking
down a
shirt
corridor.
off,
If you
dude.
attempt to
Holy
do
shit.
something, fuck.
Fucking sweating.
I am too. That's fucked up, isn't it? Just sitting on
I'm
her ass.
freezing cold. Anyways, yeah.
Ah,
So if you're specifically waiting to do something, like for instance when Khutula casts a spell, do X, that's what you get to announce on your turn in the initiative order.
ah.
You just happen to roll a 21.
All right. But they're not going to like immediately attack us or something when we haven't actually done anything yet, right? Like I'm not just going to get
No.
stabbed, am I?
No, you're not being led down the corridor and get a knife in the back. You haven't done
Okay.
anything yet. Nobody's done anything yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're rolling initiative.
Shut up.
But these guys are alert and ready, so there is no surprising them because, they're fucking professional guys who are handling prisoners.
Bet you haven't escorted many prisoners, flyboy.
Why would I do that? Have you?
I don't know. Yes?
Not you. You,
Oh.
Excuse me?
bitch.
All right,
Anyway.
let's play the fucking game.
Seeker's taking off his shirt. Don't talk to him.
Carlos is gonna.
So keep telling us all about your shirt.
Oh my.
It's on the
Carlos is gonna
ground.
wait for Cthulhu's spell to go off, but as soon as it does, what does the spell do exactly?
Damage.
I'm glad you asked.
I need to know how they would react to the spell.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you. And the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
So this is...
We're in an enclosed space.
Good luck, Carlos.
This is an area of effect spell, right?
It is.
Oh, then it's all good, baby.
You're also a creature in range.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have evasion, so either way I'm going to only take half.
Shit, that's true.
But your ears.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
They're wiggling.
Stop posting your shirt. Oh, wait. That's a dexterity saving throw. Never mind. Constitutional. That's to be constitutional. But we'll see either way.
I can see the pit stains.
I can take it. Anyway, so Carlos is going to, once the spell is cast, he's gonna draw his sword and attack any of the guards that are in his way. And then, if possible, try to slip past them using his fancy footwork. He's going to be going for more, like, disarming blows. He's not trying to kill the guards. He's just trying to, like, stop them from drawing their weapons or knock them off balance.
Okay. So the two guards are going to continue leading you down the hall. It is Khutula's turn.
I cast Thunder Wave as a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
So
you were
spells-
getting counterspelled.
Oh.
Oh. God damn it.
Fuck.
Well, I tried.
Does that completely prevent it, or can you, like...
Contest it.
Yeah.
Test.
It says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, which she said she is casting it as a
2nd level spell.
3rd level or lower, it fails and has no effect.
Oh.
It just fizzles them.
Damn.
Does she know?
If it is casting a spell of 4th level or higher, you make an ability check using ability spell. Okay, that's only 4th level or higher. Okay, yeah. So she got counterspelled. Well, I assume that as her attempting to cast Thunderbolt, she would, or Thunder Wave or whatever, and it not working, she would quite quickly realize that it has not gone unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
So it is now Carlos's turn. Sorry, actually, let me rephrase that because that's not fair. Khutula, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
She would probably start to freak out a little bit and try to break free, but I don't know if I can do that as a bonus action because she already spent her action doing the spell.
I'll allow it for narrative context to let you take an opposed grapple check.
Okay. It would have to be athletics, or could it be acrobatics?
Because you're escaping a grapple, you can use athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I will make an acrobatics check. I got a 5.
Okay, let's see what this guy's got. He's got a 13 plus. Doesn't fucking matter.
She starts wriggling in panic. That's about it.
Okay. So.
Quick question.
Yes.
Since Carlos put off his turn until I cast the spell, does that mean he gets to do something before the turn order changes?
He was prepared. Well, so the answer is he gets to do something anyways because it's his turn after yours, and he had a reaction prepared for when you cast the spell. He was going to attack the nearest guard.
Okay, so
because that doesn't happen, his turn is next anyway.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify with that.
Right. So I guess I have to try to break free of the grapple, right?
Well, what you have witnessed is Khutula attempted to cast a spell, nothing happened, and then she just started wriggling. And the guards haven't had the time to do anything yet. So you've just noticed that she started flailing, and it seems to all be going south.
Yeah, she like muttered something and like did a little hand.
Right.
Like,
But my question
motion.
specifically is, am I counted as being grappled right now?
Yes, you are effectively grappled.
Okay.
So if you want to do anything or get free, you will have to escape the grapple.
All right, might as well give it a shot. Okay, so that I'm going to use acrobatics. So that is 22.
Oh fuck! Come on, stop being silly. Here we go. So that is going to be athletics. Let's see this. Da 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 da. You said 22?
Yeah.
Okay. This matches a 22. So I'm gonna give it to you.
Wow, that guy has 10
I think
athletics.
it's gonna be.
He's
He
almost
had-
as
oh,
strong
no,
as
sorry, I did
me.
poor math. He had 6 plus 8, so that's 20, not 22. Sorry, I fucked up math.
I really hope
I
the
fucked up
toilet
math,
flush
but I
wasn't
fucked up my
audible.
math. No, it was
wasn't.
not. You're fine.
Thank God. It's just in the
Never mind.
next
So
room.
you do escape handily.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
What else can I do once you escape your grapple? Do you still have like an action or?
You have your movement and your bonus action.
Okay. Think for a second. Should be a lot easy. No, not really. Nothing about this is easy. How far away is the spacing for everyone? I like the one guard's immediately behind me. How far away is the other guard in front of me?
It's 5 feet.
How much space can I get past them?
It's a pretty narrow hallway. It's a good 5 feet wide.
Okay, so since he's not really like looking at me, since he's paying attention to struggling Khutula, he probably wouldn't be able to stop me running past him. Right?
No.
Grappling Khutula.
You would be able to get past him.
Okay. Alright, so as a bonus action, I think I can do this. I want to drop one of my bags of caltrops where I am, then rush forward.
Okay.
And I just kind of
Do you have
book it down the
anything
hallway.
stopping you from having an opportunity attack made against you from the guy that you just escaped?
Depends. Does he have a weapon drawn?
His fists are a weapon.
Shut up, Isaac.
Kill, can you cast cantrip spells as opportunity attacks, or does it have to be a...
You have to have the Warcaster feat,
Yeah, Warcaster.
or some other like
Okay.
class feature or like
Well-
monster feature.
Assuming this person has war magic or warcaster or whatever.
Then yes, you can opportunity attack with a cantrip.
Actually,
Okay.
in that case, I'm going to use...
Well, hang on a second. You
Okay.
don't know that these guys can just cast spells at you. So if you're using that meta knowledge to change your course of action, it's kind of cheaty.
Maybe, but
Yeah,
I can also
Carlos.
use disengage as a bonus action, so...
I'm just pointing that out. That's all. You haven't committed to an action. You're the author of your own destiny, but at the same time, like, Carlos doesn't know these guys can cast magic at will. He can maybe assume, but I'm just pointing out, like, hey, come on.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna try the
You can't
caltrip
decide
and
what
run.
You have a bonus action and a movement. Okay.
Yeah.
Caltrip and run. All right. So that will have the ramifications of having a firebolt thrown at you.
Outstanding.
Yeah. So it's a ranged attack. He rolls a 1d20. Bloop, bloop. Using his, I assume,
Spell modifier.
yeah, spell modifier. Fuck, it's been so long since I've actually got
Proficiency plus spellcasting stat.
Things. Yeah, I
So do you not roll then for that, or?
He rolls for you roll.
He
for,
rolls a spell
firebolt,
attack.
which I just did.
Okay.
And my game froze again, so I don't know whatever the. Oh, there we go. Fuck. 6 plus 7 is 13. So I assume that misses.
If it's going by AC, then yes.
Do you have your armor?
Yeah, I didn't take it off yet. We were not at the party.
Then
I have
yes.
all my shit.
Yeah. So there you go. So it misses. So fireball flies past your shoulder, and splashes into the wall, and that is. So you've dropped your caltrops, and that's your turn, I assume.
That's all I can do.
You can draw a weapon.
Okay.
Can I do that
No,
after
he's used
using
his
a
bonus action and his movement.
Yeah. If I need to
The
draw
object interaction, or as part of movement, you can draw a weapon.
would I draw it yet? I probably wouldn't draw it yet. I'm just trying to get away.
It's a free item. Oh, it's a free item interaction, drawing or sheathing a weapon, but you can only do one.
There you go. I was under the impression it would be more than that, given how much time it takes to draw a blade. But if the rules say it's free, it's free. Okay. Either way, it's the next Cavalier. So this is.
It's not free.
Cavalier 1 is.
It counts
Yep.
as
I'm listening.
like an item interaction move, which everyone gets one in their turn. So you can draw or sheath a weapon once in your turn, among other things. Turn a key, open a door.
So you are able to draw a weapon if you wish.
Not yet.
Okay, so guard number 1, which is the one by Khutula, is going to attempt to restrain Khutula. Which is a grapple check with athletics. It's plus 6 athletics, so 18 plus 6 is 24.
Do we even beat that?
No, I can't beat that.
No.
Regardless.
Okay,
Unless
so
I got
you
it
get
at 20.
you get taken.
I got.
You got. You're back under control.
No.
Shit.
Carlos, don't abandon me.
All part of my plan. Fuck.
We gotta get you on the
The
inside.
second, which is the one that was going after or going at Carlos, is going to fire or shoot another firebolt. Eight plus. Oh god, this guy's fucking sucks. 8 plus 7 is 15.
Nope.
Ah, my rolls suck. Okay, that's cool. And then he's going to draw his sword and run after you.
All right.
Through the caltrops.
Yes. He must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or stop moving and take 1 piercing damage. If he takes piercing damage until he gains at least 1 hit point, his walking speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, Give me a sec.
You motherfucker.
16 plus 1 is 17, so he moves through, I assume, unobstructed?
Yes. I need some better traps.
he's
That's
gonna
like the
move
best one I
after
can
you.
find.
And he can make one weapon attack as a bonus action due to the fact that he is he has war magic. And he's going to attack you with his longsword. Fuck, stop freezing on me. I don't know what the result of that is.
9, I think?
Froze.
Oh.
9. I don't know, he's frozen too.
9 plus 7 is... 9 plus 7 is...
16.
He misses.
Okay,
Hell
that's
yeah.
his turn.
So I'm
This is
assuming...
Khutula.
Try to break free, I guess.
He wants to break free.
I want to break free. I got a 12.
Do I have any more powerful spells?
I mean, they're gonna get countered.
Not if they're powerful enough, then you
16
can
plus
contest
6
it.
is 22.
Oh.
I'm just
But
saying.
I'm restrained. I can't make, like, hand movements.
Do all of them require hand movements?
They're pretty much all, like, vocal and somatic for the most part. Or require me to use my foci.
What if you shocking grasp?
Yeah, you wouldn't
I mean-
understand it, Carlos.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Crane your fucking neck around and use your icy breath.
I can't use shocking grasp because it's a cantrip and level 3 spells and under get countered.
Dragon's breath is face.
Yeah, but counterspell is a leveled spell. He can't do it forever.
Who says he's doing it?
Who else would be doing it?
Your mom.
I don't
These
know.
nuts.
We're in the mages or the wizards college.
Yeah, so I guess you should know. Or something.
I should know or something.
You're the closest we have to a wizard, that's all I'm saying.
She
I
casts magic,
say-
therefore is wizard.
Anyways, my turn again?
If that's Cthulhu's turn, then yes.
Is that Cthulhu's turn?
I
Jeez,
mean-
nuts.
I can try to cast shocking grasp. That's about it, but I already tried to break free, so I don't know if I can do another action.
Escaping a grapple is an action.
That's what I thought. So I cannot do anything else.
Alright, is this guy, I assume he's like right behind me now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's within 5 feet of you. He just caught up.
So I fucking twirl around and draw my sword. And I stab at him.
Okay.
What happened to the caltraps?
He fucking blew through them like they were nothing, apparently. He has really good shoes.
Oh, yeah, thick leather, steel.
Or
The
really
wizards-
nimble feet.
College
So...
has naturally thick shoes.
Sorry, I blanked. It's like 11, which I don't think hits. But that's not important.
No.
Okay. So now that I have attacked him, I'm going to use bonus action dash in conjunction with fancy footwork and move like 60 feet away from him, so fuck off.
Ooh.
Okay.
Carlos is approximately fast.
Been running from the law my whole life.
Ah, he must be a wizard. He's using
Khutula,
his-
you're getting thrown into a cell.
Oh.
No.
This is just like
And that
Amicia.
guard is... That guard is hanging out and doing his thing. The other guard is going to cast Magic Missile as a second level spell, sending 4 missiles at Carlos.
The rape
so
of
that's
Nicia.
4d4 plus 1.
Oh, shit.
The rape of Nicia.
Oh no.
It never happened, but it should have.
4, 7.
14 plus whatever.
There you go.
He rolled really well, Carlos.
13 plus 1 is 14.
Alright, I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge to half the damage.
Ooh.
Did you? Isn't it 14 plus 1?
Isaac, what are you doing?
Plus 1 for each dart.
4, 4, 3, 3.
Is it?
Yeah, so it
Pretty
should probably
sure
be
it is,
18, probably, but does Uncanny Dodge have it? I went.
Okay, it's 14 plus 4 is 18 then, if it's 1 plus 1 for each dart.
So I take 9 damage.
I'm gonna chain smoke a pack of darts after this.
Ooh. I have asthma.
Okay, and that's all he can really do. He's going to move after you, is 30 feet. You can hear someone, you hear one of the guards calling for somebody to sound an alarm.
Oh.
Outstanding.
As you fuck off into the distance, it is now Khutula's turn. You are in a cell! It is
Finally,
approximately 15 feet by 20 feet. And it's just a blank empty room. It's very gray. The only thing that's not part of this blank empty room is obviously like the door with its short little window.
I mean, that's a decently big.
Which you can only see the guard outside. Yeah, it is a decently big cell. The ceiling is 7 feet tall.
Welcome to your new home.
Be This sucks.
Yeah.
I try to cast Chill Touch on the guard I can see.
Okay, what is the description of Chill Touch, and is there a limit to its, how do I say, penetrative qualities? In terms of going through materials or casting through materials.
You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range, and you make a ranged spell attack against a creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave.
Chill, you might.
Wow.
Speaking of Chill, you might know the information for this. If you're casting a spell through a wall or something, for instance, she's trying to cast a spell on this on a creature on the other side of a wall. What are the limits for that?
It tends
Is that the same thing where it's like a foot of solid rock and all that kind of stuff. Like,
I don't know. All I know is that spells tend to specify if something can stop, if material can stop them.
I mean, it.
If it manifests on top of the target, then does it matter?
I assume
Well,
if
the
it
reason
manifests
I'm
on the
double-checking is
target
just
and
'cause I've
she can
noticed it
see
does a lot of
him,
things.
then unless there's something
I'll allow
in
it.
the room that denies magic, then
well, trying not to spoil anything other than that. That's why I'm double checking to see if there's a general rule against spell casting within certain spaces. Because you know these funny little trivias more than I do. So yeah, cast your chill touch then, Khutula.
A spoiler wrong.
Oh.
Oh wait, I have to roll to attack first.
That's good.
Do 25.
Hell yeah.
Khutula's pissed.
25 damage?
No,
25
25 to hit.
Ah, yeah, that hits.
Now I roll 2d8. I got
Solid.
11.
Do you add anything to it?
Damage, roger that.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not a frost damage, or it's not ice damage. It's necrotic
Oh.
Oh,
or whatever.
it's rough.
But it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Take that. Until then, the hand clings to the target. And I guess that's my turn.
Minus, what did you say it was? 11?
Yeah.
It's Carlos next.
Yes. All right. So basically, my plan is to keep using dash and just try to break line of sight, get away, and eventually double back to the cells if possible.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you right now that you're not in an unpopulated area and you will be running into people. How do you intend to, because of how fast you're going, except for somebody who might be potentially right around a corner, you have a second or two to figure it out. So how are you going to potentially avoid people? What's your plan for that?
So, okay, if I run into anyone, I'm going to, because I'm still wearing my disguise and nobody knows, like, the only people that know that I don't belong there are the two guards. So I'm going to kind of, like, if they're a guard themselves, I'm going to, like, kind of, if they notice me, I'm going to act like I'm trying to get their attention. If they don't notice me, I'm going to ignore them. But if they notice me, I'm going to act like I'm trying to get their attention and kind of point behind me and be like, a prisoner's escaped that way. The guards have called for help.
Well, they definitely notice you. So you, I'm going to get you to roll me a deception check.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, so that, alright. That is 17.
Ooh.
17 versus a, what is 17? Yeah, that's good. All right, they immediately start rushing off towards the potential signs of danger.
Copy. I keep with my plan.
Okay, you continue fucking off. Do you have any idea where you are?
Oh.
I've been keeping track. I mean, I grew up in a fucking city with tons of alleyways. I know my way around.
It's true. But once... Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. So you're just trying to get back to... Basically trying to get out.
Yeah, kind of. Trying to, get away enough so that they can't find me, and then also try to find a way to get to Khutula and help her break out. Obviously, I wouldn't.
I'm just gonna get you to roll me. Just random character sheet to see this. I believe it's survival that you use to navigate this kind of stuff. So I'm going to ask you to roll a survival check.
Eight.
You are not able to find a way to get, for lack of a better turn of phrase, into a small dark corner anywhere where you can hide. And every turn you find guards who are searching for this escaped convict, and you're attempting to reach a safe location. You just can't find one yet. You have to keep on the move the whole time. Yeah. And we're just going to keep that there for a second and switch over to the surface world, where Vinshenzo and all of the rest of the world is coming together.
Just making a 3D model.
Isaac, Anton, Nephis, and Vinshenzo.
I guess upon arriving to, or upon seeing Vin, Nephis would immediately approach him and say, "I got your message. I sent a reply. We're all here. What's the situation?"
Before we do that, did my earring message get to Carlos, or was he too far away?
You got to him.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Rally the troops.
I'll reply in chat, just so you guys can keep going.
Yes, Mr. Nephis, I got your reply. I don't know exactly what happened. He said he was, I completely forget what was said in the original message.
They took exception to us being there and we're in trouble.
All he said was that him and Khutula were in trouble. I tried to reach them, but I was stopped near the lobby and was escorted out. I did not want to risk blowing my cover, but they have not surfaced since I sent that message, which was some time ago, I imagine now.
Well, we can't leave them in there. Do you know a way in?
Does the earring have a restriction on character limit?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I'm afraid. I fear the worst for them. Probably some quite challenging guardsmen in a wizard's college.
Vin, I'm not leaving here until I get them free.
Have it your way. Vin grits his teeth and once again casts knock on the archway using another of his second level, or is it a second?
What do we intend on doing here?
Yes.
Are you casting knock?
Yes.
Is what I say to Anton.
Okay, as Nephis asks this question, the door opens to reveal previously described chamber, and there are 6 cavaliers in view. They're dressed in full plate with their sort of maroon cloaks that have the cavalier logo, coat of arms on the back. They don't have weapons drawn, but they're all sort of assembled on that first floor area near where the stairwell would be, beginning to descend to the lower levels. And they all simultaneously turn just to see why the door is open.
Are they surprised?
They make no hostile moves. No, they just all turn to acknowledge the fact that there's a change in the environment and they're looking at it. The same way you wouldn't turn if a door opened and closed in the room that you're in. You're going to look and see why the door is opening.
Nephis, I'm not really sure. There's got to be some way to get in there and get them out of there. If it's talking,
saying this out loud, you fuck.
No, quietly to Nephis. Quietly to Nephis. Fuck you. I'm stressed. Fuck you.
You're stressed.
Well, a minute ago we were like dead set on walking in. Now we're not so sure. All right. So they're inside the building. All these guys.
Yeah. They're in the main, like they're in that foyer area. They're guarding the main entrance from the inside.
Fuck. All right. How close are they standing together? Oh.
They are scattered within about a 20-foot radius.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, I need to fucking verify something. Go ahead, Nephis and Anton.
Nephis, what do you respond?
Nephis is not going to respond. He's going to stare at the guards through the archway.
In that case, I'll remain silent for a moment. God damn it.
Okay. All right. I look to Anton and say, are you still set on this plan, Mr. Greycastle?
We
Out loud.
Anton just kind of snaps his his head to you, just visibly concerned and trying to find a way. There's like 8 of them.
6.
No.
And they've all got fucking full play.
I say.
Sorry, you're wrong.
Sorry, what did Anton say?
I didn't say anything. I just snapped my vision to you, just trying to think of a way through this. Just trying to find some way.
His eyes searched for answers, but he found none.
It's time to decide, Mr. Greycastle. I shout.
God damn it.
That brings very obvious attention, and 4 of the guards walk towards the entrance, spreading out to the point where they are now a 40-foot diameter from the first to the 4th.
Great. Thank you, Anton.
And they move to cover the entrance.
You stupid
No,
fuck.
they did that at the shouting of Vinshenzo saying, now's the time to decide, or whatever the fuck.
Alright.
They're not in position. I'm saying they're slowly moving into position, so...
Alright. Alright, we're... Fine. The fucking guy will fucking start. Alright. I would like to cast... Sleep.
God.
Alright. Roll initiative.
Where to God?
What have you done?
Nat 20.
25.
You guys are fleet of foot.
Or no, 26.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, goodbye.
Okay, Mr. Gray. This is what you wanted.
Is everyone rolling now, or is it just Ven?
Anybody who's willing to be involved in this next episode of violence.
Oh, this is also a good point to stop. We're half an hour over our time.
But we usually
Going
go.
on my scale, and we started at 8.
Yeah, 3 hours ago, 3.5 hours ago.
What?
You're
No, we
retarded.
started.
How do
We
you
have half an
30
hour
minutes.
left.
We,
Oh, yeah, I'm looking
so
at
we
the
have
wrong clock, I'm
29
sorry.
minutes left on my clock. That's okay.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I rolled a
I
1.
appreciate that you're looking out for the time.
I just wanted to heist the castle.
Yeah, didn't we all? I appreciate that you guys wanted to look at the College of Wizards. I didn't expect you guys to be so blatantly stupid about it, though.
You guys.
Not my fault.
You
That was
guys.
entirely-
Yes.
It's
2.
not my fault. It's
I didn't
really
say
cool.
which you guys. It is really
Guys,
cool.
plural.
place.
As if multiple people
Guys,
did
plural.
I didn't
Because
do
there were multiple
shit.
people!
something. No.
I put my hands
More
in
than one
Carlos's
person
care.
is multiple people. Fuck you.
I didn't
There was
do
one person
shit.
who fucked up.
Exactly. You didn't do shit.
Oh. I've been okay, so I got 26. Am I first or what?
Probably. I have 6 initiatives to roll. Sorry. I have to set up.
I am
set up
last.
order.
What? I thought you got like a 20.
Yes. We're
I
last.
got a 20.
You got a 20. I rolled a nat 1 with the cursed die.
Ah. Okay. So your initiative is
So
5.
4, 5.
is
5 because I have the armor.
Congrats on your 5.
give this one to you. Holy shit. That's him. Okay, the next one is
Oh.
19 plus 19. 19, 18, 15, 11, and 7.
Actually, I changed my mind on what spell I'm going to cast.
Okay. 5, 10, 26. I see no roll for Anton. What's Anton doing?
Oh, just trying to think of how to recover from this shit show.
Anton, if you're not gonna help, I'm literally gonna fucking shoot you to the moon.
As if you could fucking aim, sir. Okay, fine.
Oh.
I'm gonna try.
I just rolled a
I'm gonna
20.
try to break this up here and try to persuade them to just. Let's all just settle down here. Can I
Okay.
please attempt?
Again, they're nowhere near you. They're walking, like, they're inside the building in the process of making their way to the, like, 4 of them are making their way in the direction of the entrance. To just
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stand nearby and
they're not 5 feet from you.
I'm not gonna draw weapons right now. I have no reason to draw weapons if they are completely out of the area in which, you know, we have any, like, yeah. Unless you're expecting me to roll initiative in that case, fine.
Well, I'm asking. Yeah, that's basically all I'm asking. If you're gonna be part of this
Okay,
combat, if you
18.
stand actively out of the way. 18. Okay.
Anton's trying to be diplomatic before I cast my spell, though.
I just want to make
Well,
that clear.
No, we're doing initiative based off of you wanting to cast a spell, and you have initiative of 26. So you get to do things first, whether or not Anton wants to do things first, because we're working based off of your desire to do something. And the fact that there's a lot of people ready for a fight right now.
Yeah.
Vinshenzo, it's your turn.
I cast Magical Darkness, which does not use a spell slot because it's part of Drow, my innate spellcasting. And it covers a 15-foot radius. I cover the entrance area.
Okay.
The darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. And
Did you say non-magical light can't illuminate it?
Yes. Meaning torches and candles and other things.
What about, and I'm asking because I don't know, but what about the cantrip spell, light?
If it is magical light, if any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell that created the light is dispelled.
Cool. Okay.
That's some powerful darkness.
It drowns out the sunlight too, because that's non-magical.
Oh damn, where the sun goes.
Okay, well, Anton is the next person that you can see reacting to the situation.
And I say, give it a minute. There's more to this. And I cast Bardic Inspiration on Nephis.
Vin, what are you doing?
Do you say this to me, you crummy fuck?
I would assume he does.
Yes. Quietly.
It's Anton's turn.
I'm just going to keep watching them approach.
You can't.
You can't see them approach. There's darkness. Vinshenzo has actively cast a spell in the doorway of this thing, which is preventing you from seeing the other side.
Shit.
You don't know what's happening on the other side.
Give it a minute. There's more to this.
Alright. In that case, I wait.
Well, I mean, you can still, like, do
Nephis?
stuff, but...
No, I'm not going to do anything.
Is it my turn?
Are you holding your turn?
It's just going to be holding. I'm not going to do anything right now.
Okay, it's Nephis.
I would like to hold my turn as well.
Okay, Isaac?
I'm going to put on my goggles of night, only to find out that they don't do shit.
Wait, what?
Darkness blocks dark vision.
Eyes burnt out by the sun.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, what
It's
the
back
fuck?
to Vinshenzo.
Okay, I would like to cast, which is another thing of my Hello.
You did it again.
My
Gondor calls for aid.
Again.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Again.
my fucking innate spellcasting, so it doesn't use a fucking spell slot. I cast Fairy Fire in the middle of the darkness. which describes itself as each
What
object
is the radius of the darkness?
15 feet, and Fairy Fire is 20 feet, 20 foot cube.
What level of spell does Fairy Fire count as?
1.
It is counterspelled.
I can't allow my own fucking shit to work in this fucking shit. Or it's counterspelled somehow
If it is
else.
as you are attempting to as you are attempting to cast the spell, it is counterspelled.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess my plan isn't gonna work. Okay, Okay, alright. Different plan. Alright, fine. That's my move. I cast fucking Bardic Inspiration on Isaac. Isaac has 1 point of Bardic Inspiration that he can use at any time. Oh.
Alright, it is Anton's turn.
Do they ever appear from this darkness?
Well, they haven't appeared yet.
Give it a
They're
minute.
lost.
There's
Yeah,
more
I'm
to
just-
this.
I'm just gonna give it another minute. I'm gonna hold.
There's more to this.
Okay, Nephis,
Ugh.
there's more to this, you've been told. Give it a minute.
Yes. I've been listening.
Oh my god.
Nephis is gonna look at everyone and look at Anton specifically. Oh, I thought we were past all this. And
I did too.
he turns around and walks away.
I can't blame him. I let him go away. I ignore what Nephis is doing.
Isaac's turn.
I don't know what to do. This has spiraled out of control.
There's more to this.
Isaac,
I can
if you want to walk away, it's fine. You don't have to stay here if you don't want to, man.
The mission's fucked. Getting them is gonna be a pain in the ass.
I would not turn my back on either of you, Mr. Nephis or Mr. Stormwind.
Well, the only thing that I can think of immediately that sounds like a great idea is thinking through this diplomatically.
God damn it.
That seems to be your specialty, sir.
Why did everything change when I opened the wall? I thought we were fucking committed. God damn. Alright.
We weren't
I am
expecting
committed.
6 knights to be basically waiting for us.
I didn't say I was gonna, like, go barging in the fucking door. I mean, I was
Okay,
going
well,
to
I
consider
mean,
it, but...
that's kind of what, was implied, but okay.
What do you think me for, Vince? Some kind of savage?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
You sounded so passionate about it. You're like,
Oh, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. So, you guys don't have to stay if you don't want to.
Gonna fill out a complaint form, but he's not leaving.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
He's gonna protest. Peaceful protest.
Okay.
I've got markers and signs from Dollarama. We will protest.
Is Isaac staying or going? Or what's he doing?
I'm waiting for now.
I don't know. If only there
I
was
don't know what the fuck to do.
If only there was somebody that could help.
If only.
Someone that could, I don't know, go wherever they wanted, whenever they wanted, however they wanted.
Are you referring to the person who also got locked up?
But, I mean, they're fine now. They could have left at any time. They thought it was fun. They did leave at any
He
time.
did point out that he did point out that he was voluntarily serving his sentence because he knew he did something wrong.
I don't know, I'm just saying. If ever there was a time
for nuts.
Well,
for nuts.
If this was the time, then Jesus Christ.
Alright, fine. I grab the necklace. The tooth.
Oh no! I didn't think you would do it! Okay, I'm ready.
oh god damn it.
Damn it.
And I whisper, Godric, I need your help. Rescuing my friends.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Can I say something to Isaac before this fucking happens?
I think it might be too late.
If Isaac lets you.
I'll give you this opportunity.
Give give me one more chance with the magic.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh my god, guys! What the fuck?
I can overcome their simple charms. Foolish trickery. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah. They're not coming out of that darkness. Like nothing's coming at you right now.
I'm well aware. Okay. Who is standing beside me?
Not
Anton.
Nephis.
Not Nephis.
Okay.
Anton's next to you.
All right. We're going freaking balls deep, boys.
Yep. Here we go again.
I cast invisibility as a 4th level spell,
Okay.
and I choose to, or wait, hold on. 2nd level spell. Wait, so there's only 3 of us?
I think it's just
Yes,
the 3 of us
but
now.
You, I think, need a 4th level.
No.
Oh.
Or
Oh,
wait.
it's 2nd level. Oh. Yeah, no, yeah, no, it would be a 4th.
Okay, I cast 4th level invisibility on me, Isaac, and Anton.
Okay. It's gonna be interesting considering I'm also wearing heavy armor, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, we're dealt the hand we're given, Anton.
That is very true, sir.
All right.
At least they can't see us. Maybe their vision's based on movement.
I dispel the darkness.
Okay.
And I give bardic inspiration to Anton.
That'd be 1d8.
I believe so.
How does Bardic Inspiration work again?
You get to add 1d8 to any roll you choose.
Before or after?
I think it's...
I think it's after the roll, but before the conclusion or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't use it on damage rolls or whatever, but you can use it on any kind of check. Okay.
Okay, we roll stealth.
What do we see past the darkness?
You see 4 knights that have fanned out in a wide formation covering the doorway. You see that 2 of them are still covering the stairs. They've been joined, it looks like, by some sort of a spellcaster in the robes of the college.
Hell yeah.
They are the four guys near the door are obviously focusing on the door. Their weapons are drawn. And then the two at the stairs are looking down into the pit. Their weapons are also drawn. And the spellcaster seems to be he's not really paying attention to anything specific. He's shifting his gaze sort of between the door and the pit. And whatever he looks out the entranceway, he seems to be staring directly at you.
Okay. How close is he to the pit?
He's like 10 feet from the stairs. It is 10:50, and we're slowly getting to a Rubicon point here. If we finish the session, they'll allow me to find a good map, get everything set up for both sides, and as well give some background information to all the people who require background information, and get the horny jail escape attempt ready for next week.
Yippee.
Here we go again.
Yay.
Hey, Devon, can you make 3 copies of this place?
What is this? Oh.
So now people
So
can
you
take their
guys are
bardic
all-
inspiration.
You guys are all invisible. Sorry, the people who are invisible are Anton, Isaac, and Vinshenzo, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, what a bitch.
Nephis sucked up
I
one of
already
my
have it.
bardic inspiration and left.
Yeah, he took your inspiration and left because it was a good idea.
Left because we fucking weren't a party anymore. We were just a fucking bunch of retards standing with our cocks in our hands.
Okay. Nephis, what is your intention as you're walking away so I can get that prepped?
He's just walking away. He is not like, if people were to call out to him, he would not turn his head. If he was pursued, he would run. But he is just like,
He's just completely
walking
removed himself from the
casually,
situation.
more or less.
He has 2 rounds
But
of
with intent to
movement
leave.
worth of movement away.
Okay, thinking like, farther into like next session kind of future, if you have even thought that far, do you have any idea of where he's going to go, what he's going to do, or if you just kind of, you're more focused on getting out of
Yeah,
the
he's gonna go back to the
area?
inn and probably the wagon and just wait there.
Going back to the inn. For your sake, sorry, not for your sake, for your situational awareness, just in case, whether or not Nephis cares, but the 3 guys that were brought in to help are at the inn, sort of watching over all the stuff right now. Whether or not Nephis wants to use them for anything, whether it's this stupid jailbreak attempt, stupid being his opinion of it, or carrying on with the mission at hand, or just saying, let's get out of here, just pointing out that those guys are around for your sake. Carlos is stuck in a basement.
Aye.
Running from the cops. I assume that
Never
you're just gonna
catch me,
try and get to a point
coppers.
of safety so you can... You'll never catch me! You're trying to get to a point of safety so you can turn around, double back, and get to Khutula and break her out?
Yes.
Is looking to hide.
I have a fucking
Oh, see.
question.
What's that?
How did they know to counter my fucking spell through magical darkness?
That's a very good question. One that maybe you'll find out someday.
I have a feeling there's probably like some sort of spell jammer here or something.
Look up counter spell. I wanna see
At
if
a
that shit
wizard's
works.
university?
Yeah. It really depends on how they've probably got it fixed or attuned, probably.
Ugh.
You guys are missing one of the more critical elements of the College of Wizards that maybe you might have underestimated, but I'll explain it one more time, and you'll probably get upset that I'm reiterating this, but the College of Wizards is not only the place where like the court wizards and stuff go to learn their craft, but it's also where one of the most elite fighting forces learns how to use magic for combat.
Yes.
It's fucking Hogwarts.
It's
all over
Well,
again.
it's more like West Point, except instead of
And
West Point,
Project
it's
Zomboid.
Magic
So
West
they're all
Point.
gay then.
Oh.
Okay, more in the sense of like fucking half,
I know
like
what you
half of the
mean.
people that are going to learn there, or 30% are going there to learn how to use magic for the sake of combat, which means that all of their doctrines, technologies, philosophies, and everything that's written down is kind of like, important information. Khutula is in jail. Big sad face. In
Damn.
jail. Cool. All right. So I will hopefully not have the next stuff I prepare get destroyed by a dog. And I also am starting to get a lot more free time on my hands, which is good. So I'll try and get a cool battle map and all the figures and all that kind of stuff, and I'll be cool and awesome and good. Yeah. Oof, that's... Fuck, my computer is just... I don't know why it's freezing so much. This is pissing me off. Okay, yeah, that's what I got for this week. Sorry, it doesn't seem like I was as prepared as I expected to be. I hope to be back at a higher level of readiness next week.
Readiness.
Hell yeah. Are we playing Monday or what?
Or Tuesday?
I'm good whenever.
I'm good whenever.
I'm forecasted to be running the end of snowmaking until the 14th of February. It's literally me and one other employee instead of my team of 6, which is cool because we're at the end of the season. So I'm going to have a lot of free time during work, and then outside of work, obviously, it's 7 to 7. But after the 14th of February, I'm back to regular human being shifts.
Okay, but
Snowmaking's done.
Okay.
for the next session.
I'm talking about, yeah.
It's Mondays, I know, but it's still always Mondays. I'm just...
Can everyone make Monday?
Okay, it's Monday.
I should be able to make this Monday.
Let me think about it.
Shut up, Nephis. No one cares about you anymore.
Emotional damage.
Just for that, I don't think I can host.
Well,
Damn, Nephis got petty.
I put
Well,
a
I
lot of
guess
effort
roll.
into my in-character response only to get put in jail.
yeah.
Thanks, Carlos.
Hey, I'm coming back.
You mean Thunderwave and Cry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the session.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If anyone has
Filling
any
up.
binoculars or telescopes, there's a comet in the sky that hasn't been to Earth since the Ice Age.
No shit.
Neat.
Yeah.
It's heading right for us.
Happened to fucking
About damn time.
It's
It's
hard
gonna
to see,
break
though.
me out of jail.
happened to Seeker's fucking other fucking bardic inspiration.
Right here.
In my heart.
He didn't show anything.
I deleted it.
Oh, that's mean.
I already had it.
But it's for him. They're his special bardic inspirations. You should have just given it back. I made them specifically for Seeker.
I can't.
Technically, I made them since I copied.
No, shut up.
I can't use bardic inspiration on myself. I have to use it on someone
dumbass.
else.
Yeah, but he deleted the die, so now you only have 3 of 4. You're missing the set. It's incomplete.
I'll just delete this one.
Ah.
What the hell?
What the? Oh no.
Oh, I didn't save it.
He's serious.
That Carlos, I'm not saving it.
Okay, good night.
Hell
Good
yeah.
night.
Good night.